All right, so now the last and final big question for us to consider is, what is our purpose? And as you can imagine, we're going back to Acts chapter 17 with something that Paul says beginning in verse 26. And he made from one man every nation of mankind to live on all the face of the earth, having determined their allotted periods and the boundaries of their dwelling place, that they should seek God and perhaps feel their way toward him and find him. Yet he's not actually far from each one of us. For in him we live and move and have our being, as even some of your own poets have said, for we are indeed his offspring. Being then God's offspring, we ought not to think that the divine being is like gold or silver or stone, an image formed by the art and imagination of man. So in this text, it's actually interesting. Paul talks to the Greek individuals, and he begins to actually quote a poet with whom they would have been really familiar, the Greek poet Herodotus. And he says, look, your own poet said that we're his offspring. So everybody has this sort of sense within them of the divine. And since we're his offspring, notice, he cannot possibly be an image that we've made, but rather we're made in his image. So when you think about the big question, the answer Paul basically gives is that our purpose is to seek God. It's to love him forever. It's to glorify him. It's to spend time with him. That's everything that we were made for. And not only that, but we're not supposed to be serving him according to our terms like some of the Greeks were doing, but on his terms. And we find that in the Bible. And so I just want to finish up with a couple passages that really relate what we're trying to communicate. Psalm 19 and verse 1, we read that the heavens were made and declare the glory of God in the sky above his handiwork. Everything in creation glorifies our Maker. And then in Isaiah chapter 43 and verses 6 through 7, he says, bring my sons and daughters from afar, from the ends of the earth, everyone who is called by my name, whom I created for my glory, and whom I formed and I made. That's our purpose.